Mr. Smith. How are you doing today?
Good.
So I know you came into the hospital yesterday because of your alcohol consumption. Is that something you'd like to talk to me
I guess I've been having a little too much. I guess she's not happy with me.
It sounds like your alcohol use has been affecting your relationship with her.
Yeah, I think she wants me to quit drinking.
Okay. So it sounds like it might be important for your sister that you decrease your drinking, but I'd like to explore if that's something you'd like to work on for your health, maybe.
Okay, I'm just not sure if I can stop drinking. I get so stressed with work and stuff. It's just nice to have a beer or a few when I get home. I just don't want that additional stress of having to go through quitting and stuff.
Yeah, it definitely can be a difficult process to cut back on drinking. I understand that. It's up to you to decide if it's the right time for you to make those lifestyle changes, and I'm fully here to support you however you choose.
Yeah, I just I don't really know where to start.
Okay. Well, why don't you start by telling me just about your typical weekday with work and everything?
Yeah, well, if I know it's going to be a rough day, I typically have a bit of whiskey in my coffee. Not a lot, just like a shot. It helps me wake up a little bit. I work in construction. We do a lot of welding. It's usually long days, and the guys go out to the bar after a few beers, and then I'll have a couple when I get home before bed. It's usually the same routine.
Okay, do you have anyone that lives with you?
No, it's just me. My sister and husband live just right down the block, so she comes over pretty often.
So it sounds like your sister is a good family support system for you.
Oh, definitely. We've helped each other through a lot. She's great. I know she really wants me to do better for myself.
Well, when and if you do decide you're ready to work on your drinking, it's really good to have people that support you, and it sounds like she'd be a great role for that.
Yeah, she definitely help me out a lot. I just, again, I don't know where to start.
Yeah, well, so it sounds like on a typical day, you have a drink or so in the morning and then some beers at night. How many beers would you normally have in a day?
Maybe 4 to 5, give or take, and sometimes we drink whiskey too.
Okay. Is there anything in your normal routine that you'd want to change or want to see differently?
I guess it'd be better for myself and for my work to not drink in the morning. And I know for my health overall, I should cut back on my beers in the evening.
Okay. How do you think cutting back on the amount you drink would help you?
Well, it'd definitely make my sister happy. But I guess I'd probably feel better. I get angry sometimes at night when I've had too many. I feel sort of down. And plus I might lose a bit of this gut.
Yeah, cutting back on drinking can definitely help us lose weight. And it's a hard balance because some people use alcohol more when they're stressed, and then that can further worsen some of that mental emotions that we feel with stress if we then have too much alcohol.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm dealing with. It's kind of like all the guys at work do it on a tough day, so I just kind of follow suit.
Yeah, what other coping techniques or stress relief do you use?
Well, my buddies and I play cards on the weekends. We normally drink. I usually watch my favorite show in the evening, but I don't really do much else.
Okay. Have you tried to limit your drinking before? What worked or didn't work for you in the past?
Yeah, I tried to just cut back at night, but I'm always hanging out with the guys, and that's how to cool off from a stressful day. I don't really do much else.
Okay. It sounds like maybe another hobby or interest might benefit you. Is there anything in your neighborhood like that you'd want to do?
Not that I know of. My sister's husband goes out fishing and hunting. I've never been a big hunter, but maybe that's something. I think it'd just be good to meet other people, maybe, besides the guys.
Okay, so you're thinking maybe finding other people to interact with or some other hobbies might help with the stress and maybe the peer pressure to drink as well.
Couldn't hurt.
Well, I think that's a great place to start. Like I said before, having the support of your sister and her husband is very valuable, especially when you want to make that change. So let's see if I understand so far. Overall, you're not sure if you're really ready to stop drinking at all or altogether, but you know your sister will support you when you are. And you think finding a new hobby or some other folks to interact with might help encourage that change as well. Is that right so far?
Yeah, I'm definitely ready to start thinking about it. I just know it'll be tough. I think getting myself out of that normal routine would be a good start.
I think you're really courageous and thoughtful to begin thinking about it today. Would you like to make an appointment in the next 2 weeks or so to possibly talk more about how it goes?
Yeah, no, I feel good about it so far. Thanks. I'll plan on talking to John, my sister's husband, about making some plans. I think it'd be good to check in with someone again.
Okay. Great. Well, Mr. Smith, I think we'll get that scheduled for you to start. I have this pamphlet here that can give you more info about the process of decreasing alcohol consumption. Of course, there's no pressure, but if it is something you want to look over, you'll have it just in case. But overall, it was a pleasure getting to talk to you, and I do wish you the best as you start thinking about that change. What other questions do you have for me at all?
None so far, but thanks again. It was good to talk through it. I'll make that appointment.
All right, great. Well, reception can help schedule that for you, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Thanks so much.